What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over what's the most important thing when we're trading this momentum type of setup. That's what I love to trade, is low float momentum. CAST, C-A-S-T, is one of those low float names that we would be trading. If we look at the gap list here, CAST, C-A-S-T, up 65% from open, 23 million share float. Yes, we like that. 23 million shares traded. Awesome. So we know we have volume. Now, how do we trade it, right? Where do we trade it? When is it time to trade? When is it not time to trade? You know, we don't want to miss the move. We want to feel like we've missed the move, but you know, we're all trading different strategies during the market hours, during the pre-market, aftermarket, whatever it may be. If you're trading momentum, the number one thing that counts and matters when trading momentum is going to be volume. If you don't have volume, then you are basically, trading it by yourself, right? You're providing the liquidity, so you have that higher chance of just being knifed on because you don't have the volume to provide the liquidity for you to take trades, right? So if you're trading a few thousand shares at a time, if you're trading larger size, like many of us are, if you're trading 1,000 shares, 5,000 shares, 10,000 shares, then you need liquidity, right? If you're trading 10,000 shares, and we look over here, you can see on this chart down below, you can see this dynamic volume histogram. That's one of our indicators that I'll be going over. We have red histogram bars down below. We have yellow histogram down below as well, and green over here. So we know, where's the volume? It's over here. It's not over here, right? We are picking up in volume right here. We can start paying attention, sure. But when we're trading in the market hours, which is this blacked out area here on the chart, gray is going to be pre-market, blue is aftermarket, and the black is going to be regular market. So the market hours is from 9:30 a.m. Eastern time to 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when we're trading during that time, what do we need? Most importantly, we need volume. That's right. I know you guys are finishing that for me. We need volume, right? I've got a simple 9 EMA just attached to this that is going to be the standard TradingView EMA exponential moving average if you add that to your chart. And I have the very simple, just the 9 there. So you just have that on there. I change the color to green to make it easier for you guys to see this. But what is important is volume. So, you know, we're not trading strategies over here. So if you look down on this chart, we zoom in, right? I pull this up a little bit. We zoom in. What do you see? You see that this is closing above that 9 EMA. That is a bullish breakout signal, right? The only problem is if I hover over, you'll see at the top here, the volume on each one of these candles. This green candle had 1.5 thousand shares. Guys, if you're trading 1,000 shares, you provided most of the liquidity to this candle, right? To this chart. So it's just not feasible. It is not a feasible strategy to be trading aggressive when you see this type of volume, these red histogram bars down below and very low volume. So if I back this up, if I rewind this chart all the way to this area, again, we're going to see some choppy price action. And that is the point, right? That we're going to see that choppy price action. So let's go ahead and expand this a little bit. Okay, we closed above the 9 EMA. That's this green line. Okay, we need to hold above that, right? That's our strategy. All right, let's hit play. Okay, we're moving. Okay, right there. We just closed below. So what do we do? If the strategy says that we need to close above the 9 EMA, then wouldn't a close back below that same green line mean our exit? So that is a choppy type of price action here. This is choppy price action, right? And that's what is to be expected when you're trading with low volume. This candle right here only has 1.14 thousand shares, just 1,000 shares on this candle. Let's hit play. All right. Again, we're moving up here. So yeah, it looks good. A lot of traders would come in here and think, especially beginner traders, they say, you know what? You know, Bob, you're wrong. I made money on this move. And sure, I'm glad that you made money on this move. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this same setup is the same setup that's biting your hand later. It's biting you in the backside later on. And the reason for it is because you are not trading with liquidity. What you're doing is you're trading against the market. There's no real participation in this stock. So this is low volume. You are the participation. So you are liable for a possible chop here. You could get in trouble where it just chops down and just crushes you. So let's hit play, see what happens. We're chopping up here a little bit. We're still hovering above that 9 EMA. There's a close below, close back above. There's our exit signal. Here's our entry signal if we're just trading that strategy, right? Hit play. Okay. All of a sudden we're back down below. Okay. We're chopping up a little bit. Now all of a sudden we're going back up. Okay. Well, shorts got stopped out. So they got stopped out. It's choppy on the short side. It's choppy on the long side. And the reason for it, we have a lack of volume. So let's hit play. And I've got a couple volume indicators on this chart, guys. And if you're an elite member in our community, I trade live every day, Monday through Friday, starting at 7 a.m. Eastern time. I love to trade low float momentum, especially in the pre-market session. That's my favorite time to trade, from 7 a.m. on. If you want to listen in, guys, join our elite program where you can get that deep learning into what I'm doing here. What I'm looking for is volume, right? I've got 2 indicators, actually 3, but 2 volume indicators. I have our volume zone shader version 2. This is coming out today, guys. So if you don't have this yet and you're in our elite community, guess what? You will have it today. All of our elite members will have access to this indicator today. So if you're watching this, you should have access to it. Down below, dynamic volume histogram. Okay, if I turn this off, you can see that plots these histogram bars down below. Okay, yellow, red, and green. Very simple. Yellow is low volume, or excuse me, red is low volume, yellow, moderate volume, green, that's high volume, that's participation. That's what we like to see. Now, the volume shader is looking at higher time frames. So it's not just looking at these 1-minute candles, right? We're on a 1-minute chart right here. We're not just looking at 1-minute volume to see if it's there. We're assessing higher time frames. So you no longer need to have the 5-minute chart, 10-minute chart, hour chart up. We can now tell you if there's volume and participation on those time frames, right? So we don't need to switch from that. We keep this volume shader on. You'll see what it does in just a second. It's going to shade the background of the chart when the requirements have been met. Look at this. Chop, chop, chop. We're chopping all around, right? Yeah, sure, there's some opportunity here. Sure, there's some trades that, again, a trader would take an opportunity here and say, hey, Bob, you're wrong. I made money here. Well, guess what, guy? That's great, because you know what? That same type of trade that has low volume, low liquidity is that choppy price action that's biting you in the backside later on, okay? So, and if you don't believe me, well, you will in a few years when all of a sudden you run out of money. Now, this right here, CAST, C-A-S-T, what happened here? First, market hours, volume zone, okay? This is during the market hours. So our volume shader version 2 is assessing the pre-market and the market hours differently, because there is different requirements for pre-market volume, right? That's that gray section over here versus this black section, which is going to be our market hours. And that's just the colors I have in my chart. You may have a different chart, but again, this is my pre-market, right? In the pre-market, I need less volume than I do during the market hours. During the market hours, participation should be there. We should have high volume. Well, we are getting high volume now. On this candle, it has now signaled that we now have high volume. So now this is where I'm looking for possible opportunities. Now, again, just using a simple 9 EMA, this is not the strategy that I use. However, this is a simple strategy that a lot of traders would use, right? This is just a standard 9 EMA, add to your chart. Again, it's a simple line, close above bullish, close below bearish. There's your strategy, right? There's no more to it, very simple. We know we have volume, okay. We know that we just got volume here, so we're looking for a close below, and if you're looking for a long trade here, a close back above. There's your close back above, there it is. So this is where I'm entering my trade at this 9 EMA. Let's hit play and see what happens. All of a sudden we chopped up, closed right there. I would exit my trade. I'm out of the trade, right? It doesn't matter what I think, that is the strategy, right? That's if we're using this 9 EMA. Again, I don't use this strategy myself, but I'm just demonstrating this for those who are using that strategy. Participation is here. We have volume, okay? Entered into my trade on this candle here. Closed above right there. We then entered in. We exit on this close back below. You're down 1.97%. Almost 2% on that trade. Not bad. We're mitigating risk on a low float momentum name that has high volume. Okay? All of a sudden, it looks like we're about to close back up. Let's hit play. It did. We're back in. Retest of the 9 EMA. Needs to hold. Okay, we're in. Okay, close back below. We're back out. Let's see what happened here. All of a sudden, we measure this move. We're out 4%. That's 6% loss so far on this trade. Well, guess what? This candle closed back above, okay? We know we have volume. We know we have volume. Okay, confirm, confirm. Take the trade, hit play. All of a sudden, what happens? We take this trade here. We're now up already 10% on this trade. We lost 6% to start. Let's hit play. And again, guys, this is not the strategy that I use, right? I don't use this 9 EMA. This is just demonstrating volume combined with that strategy, right? Over here is choppy. We can expect it. Over here, if it's choppy, then we are stopping out, keeping to our strategy. But regardless, we have volume. We don't need to question, does it have volume? There's plenty of liquidity, right? All of a sudden, let's measure this move. This was our entry. This is the top of the move. Almost 20%, guys. 20% in a matter of 7 bars. That's 7 minutes, 20%, right? Now we need to hold the 9 EMA. Let's hit play. Oh, look at that. We're continuing. So not only did we get that 20%, now we're up 27%. So sure, we lost 6% in the beginning, but we didn't lose over here. We haven't been losing all day. We haven't been chop, 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 chop. Because why? We're trading with volume. We don't care about trading without volume. We care about trading with volume. And we don't care about, analyzing this and be like, oh, how much volume does it have? Does it have this? We don't care about that. We have done that work for you guys. The logic built into each one of these indicators, the dynamic volume histogram and our volume zone shader version 2, will do the heavy lifting for you. All you have to do now is look at the chart, see where the colored zone is, and that's where our strategies are trading. If you're following along with me every day, Monday through Friday, when I'm live trading starting at 7 a.m., I'm using these indicators to spot that volume. And you can add alerts for this as well. So you can add alerts where you'll get notified when this volume gap starts, right? Because we're not trading on the first volume candle. That's not the point of this indicator. It's not for our entry and our exit. It's just letting us know that, yes, there is participation here. So if we look across on some of these names, IPST was one of those names. IPST, did we have volume? Yes. We don't need to question that. We can confirm that. There's volume over here. There's volume right here. Solid area of volume is letting us know that there is high volume, okay? And this is the type of move that we're looking for. We can see that it has volume. It tested the 9 EMA. There's an entry. All of a sudden, we get ourselves a move higher. Again, 76%, guys. These are minute charts and minute candles. That is impressive, very impressive. Let's move on. And not every trade is going to be successful. This, again, is just using that 9 EMA. You don't have to use that. You can use other strategies. I use the Pivot Pro, so I use one of the indicators that we have available for our elite members. But again, this is something that everyone has. So if you have volume, you have the 9 EMA on your chart, there's where you're taking trades. This is where you're sitting out in these areas where it's dark. That means that there's no participation, right? This is our first area to start watching. We know there's participation. Let's look at CDTG, just going over a few names that's on this gap list. CDTG, look at this. Very low volume. First pre-market volume over here did not hold, okay? Over here, we now have volume. Yes, we are getting some volume. However, it's just starting, right? So even though it's been making these moves, and a lot of traders will say, oh, Bob, I made X amount of dollars on this. Great. That same trade is literally going to bite you in the butt later on. That same trade is why you won't be here in 5 years. That's why I'm here still trading, is because I am aware of that. Volume is the number one rule. No volume, no trade. We have early volume here. That means we have low volume. We put tooltips on this to explain what that means for you, because we are geared around education. Guys, if you are an elite member, you have access to these indicators, the dynamic volume histogram down below. You can turn that on and off, and you can set alerts on these as well. And the volume zone shader. This is going to be version 2 coming out. This is going to notify us when it's time to trade and when it's time to sit out, right? It's very simple. AIXC, let me get that right. There's another one that had volume today. Sure enough, it had a lot of halts. You can tell that as well. You can see it looking at this chart. However, did we have volume over here? Yeah, we did. Did we have volume here? Yes, there is volume here. So these are tradable, actionable type of trades, right? There's not something that's just sitting on its backside, waiting for volume, waiting for you to buy. MWC, this is something that alerted early. Look at this, guys. No volume, right? Look at this choppy move. Some traders will look at this and they say, oh, Bob, this thing moved up 20% right at market open. Why wouldn't you trade that? Why? Because there was no volume. Sure, we had a volume burst. We didn't hold that volume. We didn't still see the participation. So we are having a lack of volume, and that is obviously the concern here. So we can see that. Very simple, guys. Looking at the volume histogram down below, looking at the volume shader, these are not going to clutter your chart. All you have to do is add them to your chart. You just type in the ticker. It automatically does the work. When is it time to trade? This is our area of value. Let's turn off this just for a second. Let's take a look at our 1 minute Bullish Pivot Pro. Let's go ahead and add this to the chart. And just adding our Pivot Pro to the chart, let's see if we have any opportunities. We do have zones here that are being plotted. We have test of that zone. Let's change the setting to maybe a quick setting for those who are trading a little bit faster than some others. Quick trade setting here. Let's see if we got some pullbacks to that zone. We sure did. And to make it easier for some of you, you can turn the zone to green. Green, good. Red, bad, right? We're testing green. We're testing green. We're holding, right? So pairing this volume zone with our indicator, letting us know and help us with aiding an entry and exit, we now have a full strategy. We have a risk management plan. We know if it comes below this green area like it just did, we would exit out of our trade. No matter what we think, that is now a bearish sentiment right there, right? So guys, I hope that helped. This is our new volume indicators. If you're an elite member, you have access to this. If you are not an elite member, guys, visit bullishboblive.com. We've got free education over there for all of our free members. I'm trying to provide free education as well as deeper learning education for our elite members. So you have access to that as well. If you have any questions, reach out. And guys, I will see you Monday through Friday starting live at 7 a.m. Eastern time. Thanks, guys.